Guru, Vay, 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 Guru। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ जी की फतेह। जन में ब्रह्म, ब्रह्म में जन, जन में पार ब्रह्म। We are living in Brahm. This Maya also is part of the Brahm. This is a game. And once we understand that we are living in the Brahm, in this physical body, and the Par Brahm is inside us, when that shell, as in the physical body, is no longer there, we will be still in the Brahm. Unless our mind gets connected, merged with the Par Brahm. Otherwise, we'll always stay in this Brahm. That's why Maharaj says, actually, we just change our form. Karmi ave kapda, nadri mokh dyar. Karmi ave kapda, nadri mokh duar. So it's just a kapda, it's a cloth which we are wearing. We can wear a different cloth tomorrow because this cloth is made out of 5 elements. It's a dust, nothing more than that. Even this body cannot move, which we call it a Karan Sharir. But what is the Karan Sharir? Karan Sharir is the Sharir or the body with the reason. The reason in our body is of 2 types. One is reason by Parbrahm. One is a reason by the Doots. Either we give a control to the Doots, then our mind will move based on our mind, based on our senses. Our hands will move, our legs will move, our face will move, or we give a control to Parbrahm, as in the Atam Ram, as in the Satguru, as in the Shabad, as in the Naam. Then it will move accordingly. But nothing is born, nothing dies. Energy is not created. Energy only changes its form. It's not destroyed or created. It's always there. There you can control ourselves as energy also, a cosmic energy. It's just changing its form. न किछ जन्मै, न किछ मरै, आपन चलत आप ही करे. This game, he has created this game. In his hukam, in this game, it's just shape changing. You know, I don't know if you watch fictions. There was a beautiful fiction, and there has been some evidence also of that. It's a science fiction I'm talking about, which is called Fringe, which was telecasted long time back. But if you get a chance, something, you learn from there. There's something called shape changers. They change their shape. They have a current form. They change the shape. Now, who can change the shape? Anybody who is in the Brahm, anybody who is in the Maya. When we cross this Maya, when we go to the Chautha Pad, then we are not part of the Maya. This Chand, this Suraj, this Brahmand is all part of Maya. Everything is in the hand of Kal. Sab Kale Vas Kiya. anything which you can see with your eyes, anything you can touch, is all made out of Maya. Now, there can be some microscopic organisms which you have to use microscope to see them. To all these planets and Brahmans and everything, you can still see them, but through a telescope. Right? Now there are satellites up there, and if you can get a broadcast of the satellite, you can see these things through a satellite communication. You can even hear them. But anything which you hear, which you see, by using your five senses, is part of Maya. They will always be there. Even if we leave our physical body, that will always be there. But the Brahm, Par Brahm, is something, some entity, which is never ever, it's a game started by it. But once we merge there, then we cannot come back to this world again. We don't want to. Why we come back in this world? Because we want to come back. We have these ਇੱਛਾ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਏਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਹੁੰਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਇੱਛਾ ਕਰਕੇ. ਇੱਛਾ means wish. We wish to come back in this world. We have some leftover business which we want to complete. We think it's a leftover business. For example, Maya, attachment. Biggest thing is emotional attachment with our kids, with our family. If the emotional attachment is there, based on the emotional attachment, we will come back again. ਅਸੀਂ ਕਵਾਂਗੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਤਮ ਹੋਇਆ. We have to come back again. And some stay here. And they change their shape also. Even there are riddhiyas and siddhiyas. People attain that state, they can change their form. They can change their form also. While in one physical body, they can still change their form. There are some riddhiyas, siddhiyas. I have not experienced it, I have not seen it, but Gurbani talks about it. That's why Maharaj is saying, Na kich janme, na kich mare. Everything is here. Koi marda kuch bhi nahi. Koi jinda kuch bhi nahi. Apan chalat aap hi kare. He has created this game. He is doing everything. Not granularity way. He has created the process. He has created the automation. The automation is there. Automatically things are happening. Based on the karams, people take their different forms and everything. But once we decide that we don't want to come back here again, we can go to the next level. Avan, Javan, Drisht, Andrisht. Things are coming, things are going away. Some things which we can see, some things we cannot see. Just like we gave an example of microscopic organisms. Bacteria, viruses, they're all the times everywhere. हमेशा साढ़े सामने. Inside our body, physical body also, there's a lot of business going on. There's a lot of business. There are kids, there are parents. I'm talking about bacteria and viruses. So some good bacteria is there. Even the dahi which we eat, the yogurt which we eat, that also has a bacteria. Fermentation, when something happens, it has a bacteria. Good bacteria, bad bacteria, every kind of a bacteria is there. But they are undressed. You cannot see with your eyes. They are sukham, they are subtle. But you might have to use a special equipment. Now there is a device. I'm trying to get hold of that device. And if possible, once I will get hold of the device, not tomorrow's camp, Dallas camp, maybe the next camp in Toronto, I might be able to acquire by then. That's a neural device which you can wear on your forehead, right? And then there is an app which can measure your brain waves. Now, how good it is that once you're wearing that and you're sleeping, your waves will define where you were. Brain waves. And we are going to discuss more about those brain waves in tomorrow's camp also, in Dallas camp. But then there are waves also now which you can see what kind of waves are going on, what kind of brain waves are going inside you, what are the frequencies of those waves. But again, आवन जावन दृष्ट अंदृष्ट आज्ञाकारी तारी सब श्रेष्ठ is a game of Maya. Maharaj has given a agya to the Maya that you have to create this creation, this game is inside you. Kal has been ordered that, okay, you manage this game. Tragun Kale ki Sarkara. That all these Brahmand, because there's not only one Brahmand. Maharaj says there are crores of Brahmand. Kot Brahmand ke Thakur Swami. Kot Brahmand. Not just one galaxy, not just one universe, multiple universes. Agyakari Tari Sab Shrisht. This whole game was started by Vaheguru, based with his Agya, with his Hukam. He gave the Hukam to Maya. He gave the Hukam to Brahmaji to create this physical body, this whole world. But there is not only one Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. There are many. Many Brahmas, many Vishnus, many Mahesh. काल पाए ब्रह्मा अवतरा, काल पाए शिवजी अवतरा, काल पाए कर बिशन प्रकाशा, सकल काल का किया तमाशा. Tamasha is going on. This game is going on. आप पे आप, सगल में आप. But this is the beauty. He created this and he decided that he's going to stay in this Brahmand, in the form of Nirakar, in the form of Atma, in the form of Satguru. He's everywhere. But if you want to meet him, you don't have to search in the Maya. He's there in the Maya. But that's why we close our eyes, because we have to do his darshan within us. Andar vekhna, andar. Bahar jo bhi dekhoge na, that's a Brahmand, part of the Brahmand. It's not Par Brahm. You never do a darshan of Par Brahm outside. Vaheguruji is inside us. We do the darshan of Par Brahm inside us. That Vaheguru, that Sukham Vaheguru, that Satguruji is inside. We don't do darshan of Satguruji outside. The outside Satguruji is in the form of a word. Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. That Satguruji will tell us where is the Satgur, which is Satgur Mera Sada Sada Na Ave Na Jaye, O Abhinashi Purakh Hai Sad Mein Rahe Samaye. Where is that Satguruji? He is Sab Mein Rahe Samaye. He will tell us. The outside Shabad will tell us where is the inside Shabad. We are nothing. We have to become nothing. We have to slowly and slowly cut all our thoughts, all our wishes. Then we can reach him, because there is a shell over a shell over a shell, right? There is a physical body, there is a Karan Sharir, and once we remove this Karan Sharir, once the mind is left alone, empty, without any impact, then mind is also done, vanished. Then mind is also done. Then what is left? Only Mantu Jot Swarup, Atam Ram. Only Atma is left. So then who are we? Neither we were there before, nor we will be there after. Kuch hai hi nahi, khatam. That is the stage where we need to be. Aap pe aap, sagal mein aap. He is there. Only one. Ekko hi hai. Ekko hai ji, ekko hai. Sahib mera, ekko hai. And he shows himself every time in a new way, in a way, new shape, in a new form, in one way. He doesn't have a shape, he doesn't have a form, but अनेक हैं, सब एक है, फिर एक है. आप पे आप, सगल में आप, अनेक जुगत रच थाप था. This is jukti. Different ways he has created. But he said, but if you want to meet me, if you want to merge in me, you go inside. We're looking outside. At the end of the day, we have to go antargat, internal. That's why we have been requesting everybody, start doing more and more antargat. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever maximum time you can do. अविनाशी नाही किछ खंड तारन तार रह्यो ब्रह्मांड. He himself is Avinashi. He is Avinashi. Whatever he has created can be destroyed, but he cannot be destroyed. जो उन्हें बनाया है physically through Maya, it can be, it's all perishable. He himself is imperishable. He cannot be perished. But whatever he has created can be perished. He has given the authority to the human being to change everything. Now we understand, I don't know which year it is, but I can find it out. There is gonna be a big meteorite which is coming to the close to the earth. Once it will hit the earth, there will be no longer earth. So now everybody is planning how to destroy that meteorite. They know that it's coming, but the plans are already being made to kill that. I mean, to destroy that meteorite. तारन तार रह्यो ब्रह्मांड अविनाशी नाही किछ खंड. He himself cannot be broken, or himself cannot be perished, but everything else can be perished. Sun can be perished, moon can be perished, earth can be perished, whole universe can be perished. It's all perishable. So when somebody says, oh, I have reached sun, or I have reached, Mr. Musk is planning to have a flights to Mars, but it's all perishable. This is all Maya. Abhinasi nahi kich khand taran tar rahyo Brahmand. He has created this Brahmand, this universe. It is his support. Today he takes away the support, the Brahmand will be done. But Par Brahm will not be there. Par Brahm cannot be perished. Brahm can be perished. So outside whatever we see, it can be perished. That's the reason, this is the reason why 10 Guru Sahibaan asked everybody not to make their paintings or pictures or images. Because what is the benefit if something is going to perish? We have attachment towards the physical things, physical relations, our kids and all. When we think about our kids, when we think about our wife, when we think about our parents, the images comes in front of them, us. But that they are not going to be there forever. Alak, a pave, not alak. Not alak, alak. Some people says alak. There's nothing called alak. It's alak. Alak, a pave, purak partap. Alak is that it cannot be described. Vaheguru is alak. Vaheguru is a pave. We cannot know everything about Vaheguru. We just know that he created himself and we were created by him. That's it. We need to merge back in it. It's a game. Alak, Apev, Purkh, Pratap. Everything is his Pratap, his creation. Everything. Oda Pratap. Aap japaye ta Nanak jap. There is only one way we can understand this. If he do a kirpa on us, a grace on us, odi najar ho jaye, his nazar on us, then when we will jap, then we can know everything about Brahmand and Parbrahma. Once we merge in it, not without merging. Aap japaye ta Nanak jap. Jin prabh jata so sobhavant. And these are sobhavant. They are the greatest of beings. Ona di shobha karo. Whosoever knows about him, even iota, little bit. Sara te pata nahi lag sakda. But if somebody knows that Vaheguru Ji is Beyant, Saying is one thing, knowing is one thing. Believing based on some other person's experience is different. That's why Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Das Guru Saban, when they gave us the Gurbani Guru, they said Gurbani kahe sevak jan mane. Don't just believe because we are writing it. Don't just have a faith on it. Believe based on your experiences. Jo usi कहने पे हो करो. Do it. Then you would know that will be your personal experience. And nobody can take personal experience from you. 10 people can come, 100 people can come, 1,000 people can come. But if it is your personal experience, nobody can take away from there. Then it's not a blind faith. Gurbani is not a blind faith. Gurbani is saying, we are giving you this guide, but you can be only successful if you're going to do it. Try yourself. Then that belief becomes a true belief. Jin prab jata so sobhavant. The ones who will know this, they are sobhavant. ਉਹ ਸੋਭ ਨੀਕ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੋਭਾ ਕਰੋ. Inspiration, take inspiration from them. Sagal sansar udre tin mant. The whole world has been created, is basically, that's the teaching. This is all about the Gurbani here. Sagal sansar udre tin mant. Oh mantra. That's why when we do Gurmantar, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, what are we doing? We are basically killing all our thoughts, making sure there's nothing Maya-related thoughts are left. It's all emptiness is there. Then we will start knowing the secret of this universe, secret of this Brahmand. Prab ke sevak sagal udharan. Prab ke sevak dukh bisaran. Prab ke sevak. We have to become the sevak of Vaiguruji. How can we become a sevak of Vaiguruji? By taking the wisdom of Gurbani Guru. Prab ke sevak sagal udharan. And whatever knowledge we will gain, experiences we will gain, we have to share it with others. Somebody comes to you, says, Gurbani says this, and I have tried this, and it works. You also try. I tried this way. That's what the Sachi Sangat is. That's what the Sadh Sangat is. Now you also do it, and you try yourself. Don't just believe in me, believe in your own experiences. That if you will do this, all your dukh, what is the dukh? What is the pain? Our thoughts are the pain. Sade mande furne sade pain. This rajogun, tamogun, saptogun, this is a pain. This anxiety, this depression, these worries, these hopes, these desires, they are the pain. Because they are taking us to the physical Maya. But we have to come out of this physical Maya. Prab ke sevak sagal udharan. Prab ke sevak dukh bisaran. They are the true sevaks. They are the true servants of Vaiguru who will forget this world. We live in this world, but we don't think about the past. We don't think about the future. We live present. And we always remember Vaiguru. We take the world, the life as it comes to us. We don't plan anything. Everybody will tell you to plan. Plan ahead. Plan ahead. Don't plan. Live in your present at the fullest. Enjoy. When I say enjoy, meaning no hopes, no desires, no wishes. Only one Vaiguru. Have a true bliss. Anand. The Anand is not in these worldly things. Anand is within you. Bahar nahi Anand. Andar hi hai tade. Ape mel lay kirpal. Gur ka shabad jap paye nihal. And this is the way how you can become a nihal. How can you be in bliss? By Gur ka shabad. Then, but who will tell us? Vaiguru himself will show us the path. Ape mele lay kirpal. He will do the kirpa. He will show us the grace. He will make us merge in him. Gur ka Shabad. Connect with the Shabad of Guru. Shabad has anchored, as in the Naam. Ek ko naam hukam hai, Nanak Satgur diya, bujaye jiyo. Satgur Sikh ko naam tan de, Gur ka Sikh vod pagi hai. It's everything inside. Andar di gal kar rahe Maharaj. Bahar di nahi. Guru's Shabad is inside us. That Gur ka Shabad. Gur ka means Satguru Ji's Shabad. Gur Bani is the Bani which came out of the mouth of Gurbani. But when Maharaj is doing Shabad with an Ankar, Maharaj is talking about only one Shabad. That Shabad which has created the whole Shrishti. Naam ke tare, sagle jant. Naam ke tare, khand brahmand. Can they connect with that Shabad? That sound, that light, that nothingness, that sun. Gur ka Shabad jap paye nihal. Can they, how will you start understanding that Shabad? Guru's Shabad, when you will jap the Guru Mantra. Through jap, you will understand Guru ka Shabad. Through jap, you will become nihal. Through jap, you will get into the bliss. Unki seva soi lage, jisnu kirpa kare padpage. Only the fortunate ones will do the seva of those vadpagi jan, those saints, that sachi sangat. But how? When they will have a kirpa. Jisnu kirpa kare badpage. When they have a grace, they have a blessing, when they have nazar, then only they will do the seva, then only they will become fortunate themselves. How? How the Shanti will come? नाम जपत पावे विश्राम. जपना पैना गुरु कह रहे हो. जप जप के सब कुछ मिल जाना. नाम जपत पावे विश्राम. Visram is total peace, total rest. Nanak tin purakh ko uttam karman. And the ones who are in the state of Vishram, they are the uttam. They are the uttam. They are the great. They are the greatest. No, not anybody else. Jo kich kare so prabh ke rang sada sada basai har sang. And he has created everything is his colors, is his game. And once we will start living in his colors, enjoying his creation, सारा कुछ बढ़िया लगना शुरू हो जाएगा सन. We will think everything is great. We'll experience that. Everything is good. All his creation is great. Sada sada basai har sang. He will be with us all the time. Gur ka Shabad basai ji nal. Sada sada basai har sang. Sahaj subaye hove so hoye. And everything will happen. You will only accept these things when your mind will go in peace, in sahaj. Sahaj subaj. Kali chne. Nothing in hurry. Nothing in this world should be done in hurry. Peace. And peace, Sahaj will only come with his Simran, with his Shabad. There's no other way to bring Sahaj in yourself, peace in yourself, until or unless we connect with his Shabad. Karne har Sahaj subaye huve so hoye, karne har pachhane soye. Then you will recognize that one Vaheguru inside you. When you will go in Sahaj, when mind will be in the Sahaj, mind will be in the peace, mind will be in the Nirvichar Avastha. No thoughts. Prabh ka kiya jan meet lagana. Then everything, whatever he has created, will say it's sweet, it's beautiful. बहुत स्वाद है, बहुत मिठा है. जैसा सा तैसा दृष्टाना. You will know him as he is. Valvalev nahi ode vich koi. Not some, feelings or something, or your own creation, People creates the idols. Now they create the idols of Guru Nanak Dev Ji also. Guru Nanak created us and we are creating Guru Nanak's idol. When I say Guru Nanak created us, meaning the Jot, Nanak Jot, the Kirpa of Nanak, the light of Nanak. Now, how can we create Guru Nanak idol? Thapya na jai, kita na hoye, ape aap niranjan soye. Jaisa sa, taisa drishtana. You will know how he is. Arbad narbad tundu kara. Jaisa sa, taisa drishtana. Jiste upje, tis mahe samaye. The way he was, the way from where we came, we will go back in him. That's our destination. Merge back in him from where we came. He created us. We will go back. Ik Oankar. Through that Ong we were created, we'll go back and merge in that Ong. Oye Sukh Nidan Unho Ban Aaye. And that is the Nidan, that is the treasure which we are looking for. That Sukh, that peace, the treasure of peace. So that we go back in that treasure of peace. We become just like him. हर जन ऐसा चाहिए जैसा हर ही होए. आपस को आप दीनो मान. He is giving himself an honor. When he gives us the honor, it is us. It is him. Because that Atam is within us. Nanak Prabh Jan Eko Jan. Once we become a Jan of Prabh, there's no difference left between us and him. Because we are nothing. That I factor is gone. The ego is gone. The ego is no longer there. Once we reach to that stage, it becomes one. Starts with the Japana. Japana is very, very important. First, Saas Gira Simran, then Antargat Simran. Aao ji. Wah, tummy in, listen to your voice. Guru, tummy out, listen to your voice. Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru. Seva kar lo Guru pyare. Wah, Guru, 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 Wah, Guru. Wah, Guru, 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 Wah,
in there somewhere.
Guru,
But no, puppy. Why are you
Wah,
about to come?
Guru,
Hey.
Wah, Guru, 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 Wah, Guru,
Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Guru Vaheguru Vaheguru Guru Vaheguru 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 ਅੰਤਰਗਤ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਭਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਹੀ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਪਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੇ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇਕ ਉਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤਹ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸਰਨਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।